Okay, am I live? Hey, I can see my microphone's working. That's an excellent start to my video. So I said I'd start out with for the favor declaration. This is the regular favor declaration. Uh, Simple one that Arwayne Starger started. I think it was given to him, and Arwayne Starger started it, and then I modified it to my own likes. Uh, Loretta Enigma has her own, but that's nothing here nor there. I'm going to have a welcome. Welcome, everyone. That's a nice thing to start with. All these favors will work with me as I give work to them. Favors with me in everything I undertake. Favor is with me everywhere I go. Favor allows everything I set my hand upon to prosper in the most positive, happy, healthy, beneficial way for me. Favor allows everything I set both my hands upon to prosper twice as quickly, with the potential of prospering twice as much in the most beneficial, happy, healthy way for me. Favor is with me in the city. Favor is with me in the country. Favor is with me in the dark. Favor is with me in the light. Favor floats with me as I kayak. I need to kayak more. I haven't kayaked in a year. I have to get back on the kayak. Favor walks with me as I hike. I still hike, like doing hiking. Favor is with me as I drive. I drive too much. Favor is with me as I bike. I don't have a bike anymore. I'm going to get a bike. That was the plan when I started this affirmation, was writing this affirmation was get a bike again. Favor is with me at home. Favor is with me at work. Favor walks with me as I come in. Favor walks with me as I go out. Favor heals my body as I speak favor into my body. Favor heals my eyes to see clearly. Favor heals my ears to hear clearly. Favor heals my mind to think clearly. Favor heals my body into ideal human perfection. Favor helps me to see with compassion. Favor helps me to hear with compassion. Favor helps me to think with compassion. Favor helps me to speak with compassion. Favor helps me to live the most compassionate life I can live. Favor protects my children. Favor protects my pets. Favor protects my family. Favor protects my friends. Favor watches over everyone who are close to my heart. Favor envelops me in total safety. Favor fills my home. Favor envelops everyone who is close to my heart in total safety. Favor grants my ground abundance of unending joy. Favor fills my pantry with abundance of food. Favor fills my pantry with abundance of liquid nutrition. Favor fills my life with liquid nourishment. Favor fills my life with peaceful prosperity. Favor overfills my food. Favor overflows my liquid nutrition. Favor overflows my liquid nourishment. Favor compels all my enemies to always seek peace with me. Favor compels everyone who is close to my heart to always maintain peace with me. Favor compels everyone with whom I interact to always maintain peace with me. Favor encloses my barns. Favor fills my horses. Favor fills my storehouses. Favor provides safety to all my possessions. Favor protects all my possessions where they are stored. Favor ensures all my possessions always prosper. Favor preserves all my material property to last longer and work as new, unless or until a new or higher value replacement is already in my possession. Hello, Cortney. Favor protects all my possessions. Favor protects all my property. Favor protects my home. Favor keeps all my possessions in total safety. Favor keeps all my property in total safety. Favor protects me. Favor protects my offspring. Favor protects everyone who is close to my heart. Favor keeps me in total safety. Favor fills my home. Favor keeps my home in total safety. Favor keeps my offspring in total safety. Favor leads me to discover good fortune in all things. Favor leads me to discover good fortune everywhere. Favor leads me to discover good fortune at all times. Favor caused me to come on top. Favor caused me always to be above. Favor gives me favor with the elements. Favor generates a favorable atmosphere between me and everyone with whom I interact. Favor initiates peace between me and all physical beings. Favor initiates peace between me and all spiritual beings. I am favored by the spiritual realm. Favor supports those who help me accomplish my goals. Favor assists me in moving towards completion of all of my projects. Favor assists those who help me move towards completion of my projects. Everyone in all dimensions see me with great favor. Favor seeks me out. Favor finds me easily. Favor finds me effortlessly. Favor helps me turn each obstacle in my life into great opportunity. Favor allows me to see the true potential of each opportunity in my life. Favor ensures I know how to optimally use each of the tools in my arsenal to use each opportunity effectively and efficiently for my best interest. That's nice. And then, so the funny thing about the favor affirmation is, as I read it, I change it. So whatever I send anyone who asks to see my favorite affirmation, favorite declaration, I call it, I change it as I read it because sometimes I see things and my brain does things. That's part of ADHD, I guess. I'm a mild ADHD person. It's okay. We all have a little bit of weirdness in our life. The modern rewriting of the 42 Ideals of Mart. Now, I like ancient Egypt. I think ancient Egypt influences the different cultures around the area. So I think this was part of all the different cultures of the area back 4,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago. That's the funny thing, is that they say that Cleopatra is closer to us than she was to the building of the pyramids. Although Cleopatra was Greek, but that's neither here nor there. So much information in his head keeps coming out. Okay, the 42 Ideals of Mart. I honor virtue. I benefit with gratitude. I am peaceful. I respect the property of others. I affirm that all life is sacred. I give offerings that are genuine. See, that's also something that I give to others in a genuine way. I live in truth. I regard all altars with respect. That's another thing. All altars with respect. That means you can go visit someone else's religion and still respect them. And although you don't believe their religion, you can still honor and respect them. This is great. I like this. I relate in peace. Peace is always the best way to live. I honor animals' reverence. Who can't honor animals? I can be trusted. To say that I can be trusted, a lot of times we lie to ourselves. But if you say that I can be trusted, that means you can trust yourself with yourself and you can be trusted by others. That's important. I care for Mother Earth. Of course, you've got to care for Mother Earth. I keep my own counsel. Very important to be your own best interest. Keep your own counsel. Be your own best advocate. I speak positively of others. That's a tricky thing because sometimes we run into people and they'll give us good reasons why that person is scum, that person is bad, that person is a failure. But you must change your mindset and say, I speak positively of others. You got to change your things around. I remain in balance with my emotions. Again, a challenge, but if you keep a mind to it, you can get closer and closer with being balanced with your emotions. I'm trustful in all my relationships. Very important, including your relationship with yourself. I hold purity in high esteem. I spread joy. I do the best that I can. And allow that to yourself, that you're doing the best that you can. And accept that you're doing the best you can. I communicate with compassion. Very important. I listen to opposing opinions. Listening to opposing opinions does not mean you have to accept them. It just means listening to them. I create harmony. I invoke laughter. I am open to love in various forms. And I'm not judgmental, that's what it's saying. I am forgiving. I am kind. I am respectful of others. I am accepting. I follow my inner guidance. And I follow my inner guidance goes and applies to all the above. Because your inner guidance should help you keep into all of these, especially remaining in control of your emotions. I converse with awareness. I do good. I give blessings. I keep the waters pure. I speak with good intention. I praise the goddess. I praise the God. I praise source. I praise universe. I praise the grounding energy of Mother Earth. I am humble. That's tricky for a lot of us. But when you're humble, life becomes easier because you don't have to defend your why you're so great. When you're humble, you demonstrate how you benefit rather than telling everyone why you're better than everyone else. I achieve with integrity. I advance with my own abilities. I embrace the all. I embrace the all means you accept everything. Opposing opinions, opposing mindsets. Again, it goes back to what we discussed yesterday on Cortney's Stars of the Morning Light broadcast with Gaza and Matt. When you embrace the all, there is no good guy, there is no bad guy. There's only you and me, and we disagree, and that's okay. And Matt was saying, I agree to disagree. I think that's used far too much, where it's just basically, I agree to disagree because I don't want to talk to you anymore, rather than saying, I agree to disagree because I accept your opinion, but it's just, I can't really go with it for myself, but I'm listening and I accept your opinion and I accept you, but please accept me. So agree to disagree should be, I accept you and your opinion, but please, not tell them to, but please accept my opinion and we can live in peace. Again, kind of went on a tangent on this, but that's fine. The violet flame. I love this one. The violet flame to me is, I say it a lot, but I meditate before I get up in the day. Sometimes when I'm sitting still, and I was saying to myself, if I'm saying the violet flame, I'm imagining the violet flame coming down from the violet flame source and coming and filling me and expanding out in all directions. And I'm saying when I'm driving, how can I say the violet flame? Because I try to avoid it because that means, I'm driving and the violet flame is going everywhere I'm going. But then I imagined, wait a second, I am the violet flame. So just because I accepted the violet flame in the morning, it's still within me. So I am the violet flame. And when I say it while I'm driving or walking or shopping, it's still within me. And I'm expanding it out around me to help and embrace others near me. I'm still good. I am the violet flame in action in me now. I am the violet flame to light alone I bow. I am the violet flame in mighty cosmic power. I am the light of God shining every hour. I am the violet flame blazing like the sun. I am God's sacred power, freeing everyone. Thank you, Saint Germain. Thank you, violet flame. Normally, I say this and I imagine it in filling me up. And I say filling, and it comes from source, filling me down the center of the earth and filling the earth up, and then filling my home up and filling individual people up. But then again, while I was thinking about it while driving, I'm like, wait a second, it's still within me. I am the violet flame. And just because I'm not pulling it from source, it's still within me and I can spread it wherever I go. And that gives us an option that just because we're not connected with source, that doesn't mean the source energy within us can't spread out and help others. And again, the violet flame to me is different than source, different than grounding energy of Mother Earth. The violet flame is of itself a new and different, it's not new, but it's a different aspect of the energy that's all around us. And Saint Germain is just an interesting individual to look into. And I think that doesn't matter. I want to go to the yesterday, Stars of the Morning Light, the group panel, Ascension, Anger, and What to Do About It. I wrote this down because I didn't want to forget the title. And at about 35 past, Matt said this awesome thing that before you walk into, he was going to lunch. To say this thing, and it makes everything more peaceful. And I loved it. I wrote to him and asked him to send me it. And he changed it a little bit when he sent it to me. But again, once I watched the show again, actually I watched it 2 or 3 times because I wanted to get this right. So Matt said, it is my intention that the older people who can be around me today are happy, fun-loving people. If you are not going to be happy, fun-loving person, you need to leave. Here's the trick. If you choose to continue to stay, you don't want to be happy, fun-loving person, here is 50 doses of happiness. May you enjoy your day. I love this. Of course, I changed it, but then Matt sent me, where'd Matt's one version go? Okay. Matt sent me an email saying, my learning, theta healing, They taught us to make commands of the divine. Demands are bad, but commands are okay. We act as the hands and mouth of the divine. Commands are a way for the divine to assist us in what we believe and needs in the moment. Oh, believe and needed in the moment. So the commands you seek is as follows. I hereby command that the only people who can be around me today are fun-loving, happy people. If you do not or cannot be happy, you must leave. If you choose to stay and don't want to be happy, then I hereby command that you receive 50 doses of happiness. You can change that to any number you want. Send 5 million doses of happiness if you want. This is mass writing, remember. It is further commanded that the servers be happy, fun-loving, and treated with dignity and respect by others inside the restaurant. Thank you. It is done. It is done. It is done. Or you can end it with done or amen, amen, amen. This is Matt speaking. This is how I, Matt, personally say it. You can alter to be more comfortable for you to speak. The ending needs to be at least done in the divine knows that the commands have to be completed, either 3 done or 3 amens. The 3 completes of the Holy Trinity, mind, body, and spirit. So basically he's saying, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. Amen, amen. I had to put it in the state of 3, which for me personally, I use the state of 3 for a lot of my affirmations. Well, I'll recite them 3 times, not for here because of, time constraints. You can make a macro on the command by saying it in the beginning or the ending that you are naming this command as the happy command. And anytime you say happy and direct the energy, this is what you mean. So basically you make a kind of a sigil or an acronym where you say happy command and you put it out there. So you basically say that this thing that I created, it's going to be as the happy command and I'm going to push it out to where I am. Or say the entire command as you want. And whenever you want to hold it up, your right hand towards the front door and say, happy, it is done, amen, amen, amen. He wants you to say the Trinity 3 times over and over again. You're welcome to have fun with it. You can make commands to parking spaces near the front of stores, sporting events. Have the laws act nice during your visit. So basically you want to make it as you see fit. And of course, I did. And I created my version of it. At long last, I have my version of the happy command. I hereby command only people who are confident, fun-loving, joyful, happy, carefree, and peaceful be around me. Everyone who cannot be happy or choose not to be happy must stay far away from me. Those without happiness who come near me each receive 59 doses of happiness. They will experience a day filled with joy, carefree, fun-loving peace. Everyone within my sight will treat each other with dignity and respect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done, it is done, it is done. So Matt said it is done, is done, is done, or amen, amen, amen. For me, thank you is the most powerful affirmation I say every day. Today, I found a penny on the ground, and I said, I keep my pocket. I said, thank you, thank you, thank you for the abundance, because I mean it. This is a penny, and it might be insignificant. It's not worth much. You can't be doing anything with it. But to me, this is the biggest grace from God, because pennies are becoming rarer and rarer. If you go to spend cash, sometimes they just don't give you pennies, or they give you a nickel instead. It's not a nickel anymore. It's just basically pennies and nickels are becoming more and more difficult to get. Nickel because nickel is expensive now, and pennies because they're not making. I think people are hoarding pennies, but it doesn't matter. I found a piece of copper, and to me, that is sacred. And I keep my pocket with my other. I have other things that different stones. It's a green stone. It's sacred in Czechoslovakia. It is called, that's with an M, don't remember. And this was called a Buddhist stone. Joshua P. Horn sent it with me with this purple, which is these are purple metal things that both Tesla invented. I just keep them with me as charms. I do affirmations with them, just kind of like put the affirmations in the metal to spread them out. But to me, I think it's important that no matter what you learn from the day, you make your own affirmations. And that, Cortney suggested that I do 3 or 4 affirmations, and I have one for myself. And I love that idea because I'm always creating my own affirmations. Sometimes when I'm reciting my affirmations, again, a half an hour a day, which I think I'm going to try to reduce, because finally, when I sum up with this, which is I really want to get to, when you're reciting affirmations, you've got to remember that they can't become a chore. They have to become a joy. And if you're doing half an hour, it becomes more of a challenge rather than part of your positive. Affirmations should be positive, loving. I mean, reciting them from written is good, but reciting them from memory and transforming them from your own memory, that's better. Make them your own. And also finishing all your affirmations when you finish is, this has all been created in my own words. And what I've said is sent out to produce benefit to me and bring back me and everyone close to my heart positive results. That's most important, that you want to make the affirmations enjoyable. If you're not enjoying stating your affirmations, you'll lose all the power. And I started to lose the power, but again, part of me loves doing the affirmations. Part of me is lazy and wants to just do few. I think there is a happy benefit from both, where I state the affirmations, but don't do a half an hour, do a few each day. So I do all the affirmations during the week, but I think at least one of my favorite affirmations a day, and then from there, any of the other affirmations. And except for one thing, the law of attraction, which I think is important to say, law of attraction, affirmations, which I have Wednesday, and I have Saturday, and I have Friday. Excellent. Friday's law of attraction affirmations. I have, well, you can't see them because, I put, there are different law of attraction affirmations I've seen around, so I put them all in one sheet. So I have one for each day. And Friday, I attract the optimal people into my life according to my highest good. And some people who are looking for a mate, I attract the optimal person, man or woman, into my life according to my highest good, because we need the person in our lives according to our highest good for us to ascend together. I use the divine infinite potential for my highest good. We have this power. You might as well use it for your highest good. More importantly, law of attraction, I deserve the best. I deserve the best. I deserve the best. You want to push out that you know you deserve the best. Just state it. I choose to become a better person. I choose to become a better friend. I choose to become a better partner. I choose to become a better husband. I choose to become a better father. I choose to become a better parent. Most important, I choose to become a better human being. Although Arwin Steiger says there are no more human beings left because our genetic identity has been changed, human being is a title. It's not a scientific discovered thing. So no matter what, you are a human being. No matter what your genes have changed, no matter if you have had any genetic modification to yourself, you're still a human being. Human being is a modification, a combination of source in the grounding energy of Mother Earth. So anyone who says that they're not a human being or doesn't are a human being, if you're a combination of source and the grounding energy of Mother Earth, if you're spreading compassionate love, your genetics do not matter. Human being is spirit inside this physical meat body. So no matter what anyone says, again, it's one of those things where you listen to someone and you can accept their opinion, but it doesn't mean you have to accept it for your own life. I love Ari Steiger, but sometimes I get frustrated with some of the stuff he comes up with. But that's just me. That's my ego trying to come out. But I don't fight my ego. I use my ego for benefit, because you can use your ego to help you learn, to help you progress. So if something bothers you, listen to your ego. Don't fight it. Listen to it. Don't let it take control of the situation, but listen to your ego, learn from it, take that lesson and improve yourself, because every mistake we make, as long as we are learning from it, as long as we teach ourselves, we're going somewhere, we're improving, we're making the world a better place. And just because we can't heal the whole world, we can heal our little piece of it. And if we can each heal a little piece of it, we'll all be good. So I've said my piece, and I have a friend coming on at 7:30. So hope you're all good. Hope you're all at peace. Have a great weekend. I might record something earlier tomorrow and produce it at 6 o'clock, because I have something from 7 to 10. Cortney has Moon Affirmations 101. Cortney has the thing, so you probably can get to her, and you might be able to get into it if you're really nice to her. So Moon Lessons 101. I might put a link. I'll put a link in the description, so you guys can be watching later, because a lot of people watch these shows later, and I really appreciate that. So go in peace. Be happy. Favor be unto you. Grace be unto you. Moon Manifestations 101. I'm going to put a link to it, to her show, and you can talk to her if you need to get into it. What's next?